Hello and welcome to the Trial On Podcast. I'm your host, Bo. This is my co-host, Denny.
I'm people's host, Danny.
We've got the Q&A show today. Hopefully there's no Origin chat because I'm still upset.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't think there is. But
Isn't
anyway,
you?
we'll get to, yeah. Well, I had a quick glance, but
I love the first question.
yeah, all right. So we'll get into it. So we put it out to Instagram every week, every Tuesday night. Send us in some questions, and yeah, we'll answer all of them. So the first one, and we're gonna
Yeah, go for it.
okay.
Read what it says.
Okay. Fuck one, marry one, kill one. Any current player.
All right. I want to do, let's go Gutho, Reece Walsh, and Cam Murray.
All right, who am I killing? You go first. You go first. You come up with the names.
All right. I'll I'll marry Cam, fuck Reece Walsh, and kill Gutho. Easy choice
Yeah,
for
I
me.
believe. No, I'm definitely marrying Gutho. I will kill. You know what? I'll kill Reese. Oh,
Big
fuck
call.
him.
All right. That's rough.
And yeah, he's
Great
rough.
question though.
Yeah, good question. Anyway, legitness. What's happened with Norman? I heard Dragons dropped him. I don't think they dropped him. I think they just said that he's unwanted from next year onwards.
Yeah.
They're not going to extend his contract.
I thought he played okay on the weekend too. I don't know what more he could have added to that side. Um, Obviously they've got something in mind for the future, and he's not a part of it. I'd rather players be told rather than
Mm.
wait till the end of the year. Like at least Corey can look elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it
Um,
was going to happen.
yeah, eventually.
Something had to give. Ben Hunt wasn't going to go. He's on the big money, so he wasn't going to go.
Yeah. He should go.
Do you reckon?
But anyway,
I don't mind him, mate.
Tanya, what do
I
you
thought
like
he's
about
playing.
him?
I thought he's playing all right this year. I I would love to see him go to 9 and McCulloch drop to the bench or something, and then you bring in Sullivan with Corey Norman. I'd like to see that.
Because I remember you saying that Andrew McCulloch is not really suited to today's game.
I don't
It's
think
more
he's
of just a
creative
tackler.
enough. I don't
Yeah,
reckon he's
yeah.
creative enough. And it's good to make your tackles, but I don't think he's a creative enough 9. That's why we've seen the best of McInnes when he went to lock. I thought like he was really good at lock, and then Ben Hunt was really good at 9. That was a good combination they had going there for a little bit.
Mm.
Maybe McCulloch comes on. He can lock down the middle. He can defend. I just don't think he's creative enough on the ball.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, nice.
Mm.
Anyway, Andrew Backhouse, who would you like to win the 2020 Euros? Is it
Yeah, I'd like to
2021?
see it come home. England. I'd like to see England win it. I'm actually a big fan of Belgium too, but
Yeah, I'm not really. Don't really watch soccer all that
we'll just
much.
pick a European nation, mate.
We'll go
I think France have a
France.
lot of your favorite players. Yeah, I was going to say that. I think
Yeah,
France
I'll
have a
go
lot of your favorite
France.
players.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
well,
Mbappe. He's French, isn't he?
yeah. I used to really like Lukaku and players of that ilk. So I went for Belgium in the last World Cup, obviously other than Australia, but I'd love to see England win it this year.
Okay, nice. All right, another question from Andrew Backhouse. We got a few from him in a row. So,
He's
do
a
you prefer?
legend,
Yeah, legend.
absolute
Do you
legend.
prefer McDonald's or Hungry Jack's burgers?
Harry Jacks.
You know what? I was gonna say, yeah, Hungry Jack's. They do that what's it called? What's those vegetarian patties called?
Oh, the Rebel Whoppers.
Rebel Whoppers, man. They are delicious. They are
How
really tasty.
how good was the chicken and cheese back in the day?
Oh, from Macca's, $2, chicken
Yeah.
cheese. Go down, get 5, $10, then you set.
Then you said, I think Macca's has kind of fell off. I don't really rate Macca's that much anymore. You
Yeah, me
do you get
neither.
Macca's much?
Uh, I mean, I got one of their spicy chicken ones like a few months ago. That was good.
So what do
But
you prefer, Macca's or Hungry Jacks?
you know, if I had to choose, I'd probably go Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, Hungry Jacks. Lock
But
it in.
I do like McDonald's wraps and chicken
Okay.
nuggets.
I'm gonna say McDonald's is grossly overrated. The chicken
Yeah,
nuggets are good though.
the chicken nuggets are really good. Anyway, another one from Andrew Backhouse. I forgot to add this question with the Fergo. Hold on. I'll do the Fergo one first. Do you see
Good.
Fergo getting a contract at Eels or his time up?
I
And I'll just add. Oh, hold on. I'll add
Yep.
this bit to it as well. If the Eels don't sign him, does he have a place in the NRL?
I don't think they'll re-sign him. They've been pretty clever, the Eels, I thought, in their recruitment. I don't know if they'll give him another contract. Does he have a place in the NRL? I feel like a team could probably squeeze another couple of years out of him, maybe. He's still safe.
Melbourne. Go down
Melbourne.
to Melbourne.
Melbourne. He'll reinvent his career. He'll be the Australian winger. Goes to
Yeah,
Melbourne.
yeah, surely.
Nah, do you see a contract coming his way?
No, not from the Eels anyway. There'd be I think there's a few teams out there that could do with his
Maybe he could go back home to the Raiders, start his career there.
Canberra.
Yeah,
It's a long time ago.
it's a long time.
That's a long time ago.
No,
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't think the Eels will offer him another one.
yeah, no, me neither. Anyway, do you think Harry Grant helped? Oh, here we go. Helped with the Queensland loss because of the lack of games he has played this season?
Nah, I thought he's okay. I don't know. It's hard to say. New South Wales were just so good all over the park. Can't really blame any Queensland players. I thought them losing their premier prop really hurt on the back of Papali'i being out. That's the only thing I can
Lindsay
point
Collins
to.
being out as well.
Yeah, well,
That's
Lindsay
probably
Collins was a shoe-in.
yeah, 100%. He's
And we
probably
lost Pat Carrigan, who was injured as well. So that's a lot of props there that would have been in the side, I think.
yeah. Well, that would be I dare say that would be your lock and your probably your two starting front rowers.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
I don't think it's any New South Wales, any Queensland players' fault. I do think we had trouble getting out of our own end. I think I'm gonna say I think Felt was a little bit poor getting out of our own end, and that could have attributed to it. We just couldn't make any yards.
yeah.
What do you think? Anything?
Oh, not yeah. Honestly, I couldn't say like being there watching the game. Obviously, it's different to watching it on TV.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
couldn't. I really couldn't say anything wrong that the Queenslander was doing.
I just kept watching Tommy from about 20 minutes
Yeah.
in till the end of the game. I just watched Tommy the rest of the time.
I lost him sometimes. He'd be on the right, then he'd be on the left. Yeah, anyway,
I'm sure he just went for a coffee mid-game in town.
yeah, probably.
It was a thing of beauty watching him last Wednesday,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, it definitely was. Anyway, Blake Borton. How do we fix the Tigers?
I thought we did. I thought we did fix them. And then they broke again. I don't know. They're a middle of the road side. They're not going to win every week. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Luke Brooks, his last month, not on the weekend. I thought he was poor on the weekend, but his month before that, I thought was really good. So that's your secret. If you can unlock him, you can be competitive. There's definitely a spot in the 8 to fight for the Tigers this year. They can unlock him, it might be theirs.
I think I'd like to see Dewey go back to 6. To be honest.
Well, I thought Mbai was going well at 6.
Yeah, he's not going too bad.
But now
But
they didn't have a center though. But now you've got Mamalo coming. You can move Roberts back to center, and then that fixes your center issue. And then maybe Dewey back to a half. Dewey's kicking game was so good too.
Yeah, no, like his bombs.
Yeah,
everyone was struggling to catch those bombs. But anyway, that's what I'd like to see.
They're not going to win every week though. They're a middle of the road side.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Anyway, Luke Lockstar 77. Thoughts on the Titans making the 8 this year?
Not in my 8.
Yeah, no, me neither. They're what was it? The third worst team defensively.
Yeah.
So you're definitely not making the 8 with one of the worst defensive records in the comp.
Yeah. Someone commented on that picture and said, it's one. I think he said it was a lie, and he said it was a lie. It wasn't like this last week, which doesn't make any sense to me. And then he called me a flog because he said I was lying.
Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah, well, he was right about one thing.
Yeah. Alrighty, Cameron J. Cattell.
Yep.
Cronulla top 8, especially Big Talakai starting.
I'm warming to it. I think they'll beat the Cows this week too.
No, I'll take the Cowboys this week. I don't think they're going to make the 8, to be honest.
I'm warming to it.
No, I will say that. No.
I think they're a better shot than the Titans.
Oh, all right. No.
All right.
Yeah, well, they are. All right. So we got a question from Nath21. 0-1.
Great question.
Why is Dan really shitty at fantasy this year?
Now, I passed on the message. I did tell him that you said he was nothing without Nathan Cleary. He
Mate,
offered he
yeah, go
offered
on.
this week to play without him and said he'd still score more points than you.
Go on then, mate. Go on. But if I'm really shitty this year, I've looked at the ladder, mate. I'm ahead of you on the ladder.
He did say that yesterday. He said he will win in the end. That's
No.
what that's all. I'm only the messenger. He
Well,
wanted to
that's where
put
you're
that
wrong.
question in though.
Why am I shitty at fantasy this year?
And
That's
he
a great
also said, "Where
question.
are you coming on the tipping ladder?" I think Nate's coming like top
Oh
two. Did you pick the dogs last week?
no, I didn't.
Oh
I
mate.
know. I was because I was thinking I remembered that I said that I'd tip them every week till they won. And then I think it's because we had the bye round. So
Yeah.
I couldn't pick the Bulldogs that round.
Oh, and then you
So
just
and then
decided not to anymore.
oh no, well, I just forgot. I only remembered until after the game. I'm like, oh, I would have tipped the
Damn.
Bulldogs. Oh no, I tipped the Dragons.
What a waste.
I know, just my luck.
Yep.
But yeah, no, Nath, you're actually worse than me at fantasy, according to the stats and the numbers. Maxi Bob 4801 is Koloamatangi the real deal in next big thing for forwards?
Well, I think so. I like him. He's kept
I don't
Jaden
think he's
Sewer
the
out of
next big
the.
thing.
I think he's kept Jaden Sewer out of the side.
Who are the two back rowers? The Bunnies,
I don't know who the other one is.
Koloamatangi and is it Jacob Post?
Could be. I hope so for me fantasy. But I think he's played good footy this year.
Yeah, no, he has, but I don't think he's the next big thing. Like he runs
For
a good
forwards.
line. Yeah,
For
forwards.
forwards.
Yeah,
Him and Schuster's the next big thing for forwards, I think.
yeah. I think Schuster's. Pardon me.
He'll
Yeah,
win rookie of the year, I reckon.
Schuster.
Yeah, I reckon.
We'll see.
We'll see. I wish we could still bet on that.
Yeah,
You
no,
can't bet on him anymore.
because someone was like giving him inside scoop or
Yeah.
something.
Rubbish.
Yeah, dogs.
Dogs.
Anyway, another one from Maxi Bob. How do the Rabbitohs win the comp without Adam Reynolds?
Don't think they can. Don't think they can win it without Aaron Reynolds. No, they can't. No, because I don't think Benji can do what he does week to week to week.
Well, they wouldn't re-sign Benji, would they?
No. I mean, like, so say he went down this year, they couldn't win.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yep. Okay, that makes sense. I thought they were talking.
Yeah. How do they win without him next year? Well, I think they bring in Sean Johnson. They can probably still win a comp. But if he went down this year, they'd be gone.
Yeah, surely.
They'd be gone. I think it was like a few years ago. I think it was before they won the comp and they were flying and they played Melbourne in might have been a prelim, might have been a semi earlier. And they started really well. I think they might have been up 6-0. And then Adam Reynolds went down in that game. They ended up getting smashed. So he's a huge part of what they do. No, I don't remember. I just remember they were going all right. I think he might have done his hemi. And then they got smashed. He's really underrated, I think, Adam Reynolds.
He's one of the top halfbacks in the comp, and I have no idea why they're letting him go.
I think his short kicking game second to none.
Yeah, his goal kicking is probably second. Goal kicking, probably second best goal kicker in the comp.
Yep, I'll play that.
Rightio. Matt Lee, 2107. Did AJ Brimson get dropped? Look at team lists. I don't think so. He might just be getting rested.
Yeah, he might be getting rested. I doubt he would be getting dropped.
Yeah, because sure he would be playing that Campbell bloke over him.
I think he's so he's 21, so they're considering playing him, but he hasn't been dropped. There's no way.
All right, Mo Hool. Do the Dogs have a chance of moving up in the ladder? Well, yeah, of course.
There's a chance. I don't know if they'll go very far.
I don't think they're making it out of the bottom four, but
no.
I think there's still room to move there.
I don't think they have enough in attack to trouble like any side. To trouble any legit side anyway. I think defensively they're okay. Their forwards had a go the other day, and we've seen what they can do on the back of that. The first month, 5-6 weeks, their forwards were terrible. Absolutely terrible. But they missed Josh Jackson for a chunk. They missed Heverington for a chunk. If he can stay on the field, Heverington, I really like what he brings. But his game's aggression, and it's kind of not what you need right now.
It's definitely not what you need.
No.
Radio, Jamie Stevenson. What are the Roosters halves for 2022? Kiri,
Uh,
he'll be
Kieran and Walker.
Sam Walker. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
easy.
Sam Walker at 7. Kiri back to 6. Caden Hunter. Can you rate the Morpeth Bulls? I think that's
Yeah, we'll
directed at
see.
you.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. As for the last question, the Roosters halves, Sam Walker, Luke Keary, that puts them right back in the conversation to win the comp, I reckon.
Sure, with Tedesco back, yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
who
sure.
who who would they have at hooker? Would they play that Verrills bloke?
Yeah, maybe Verrills.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah,
back this week. He's been named on the bench, so
yeah,
good on him. Hopefully, he can stay healthy for the rest of the year.
definitely. Who was
Righty,
my idol going up? We got this last week. Mine was Jonathan Thurston. Denny, you've had a week to think about it. Anything?
nah, nothing. My idols.
We'll have to give you another
Give me
week.
another week. Give me another week. Savvy Tyler. If Pappy returns, is Whitons' origin spot in danger?
Not this week. Not the
What
next
do you
one.
do? Do you reckon
Because
game
they
3?
play next Sunday, like Sunday week, I think.
Oh wow, it's that quick.
Yeah, because there's no footy on that week. But not for game 2. It's not. Maybe for game 3 if they lose.
I reckon just leave the New South Wales team as it is. Keep it the same all series.
I reckon they'll keep it
And
the same, definitely for game 2.
yeah, 100%. Alrighty, C Mayor Ma 08. Who is the biggest loss in the Penrith side that eyed away in the blue
Yeah,
squad? That is away in the blue squad. Well, Cleary.
Cleary, for sure.
100%. Yep. 100%
Cleary's the leader, for
Yep.
sure.
Alrighty, Jordan Can see.
Cancini.
Cancini was
Yeah,
Cancini.
yeah.
Gutho, best defensive fullback at the moment.
I saw
He's the
this.
best. He's the best fullback.
He's not the best fullback.
He is.
I'd throw RTS in there. Probably
Oh,
number one.
Did you see RTS's try saver on the weekend?
No, I didn't.
Who was it? It was unbelievable. The bloke was over the line. It looked like RTS missed a tackle, but he like kind of wrapped around him, put his hand under the ball as the bloke was falling down.
I think Gutho makes some good ones purely on effort. Like he's just there. He's just willing to make the effort to be there. RTS is there all the time. He puts himself in the frame all the time. I'm going RTS.
I'll go Gutho, yeah. I'll agree with you.
Yes, I love this next question, actually. I talked about this today.
Ken RT, do you think Reece Walsh should go back to 6 for the Warriors?
Yeah,
Yes.
Sullivan 7 this week. I would love to see Nicarima be 7, Walsh 6, RTS fullback.
1. Yeah. I think
That's
that
what I
would be
want to
their best spine. Aidan Binskin, would you try get NRL plays on the podcast?
Yep, working on it.
We'd try. We'll give it a go. We'll let you know when we do. Another one. Do you think the ladder next year could be a lot different? Teams building.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think next year the Bulldogs will be a lot higher. They're getting the Fox and Matt Burton.
Yeah,
I think Matt Burton, he's great. He's awesome.
I think give them another off season to get together. The Bulldogs will improve. I think the Broncos have to improve. They've got too good a squad down there to be. They were last year. They're equal last now. I think they'll improve. I think the Cowboys will get a bit better with another preseason behind them. Give top 8 another 6 months to work on them. I think they'll get a bit better. So I think the competition's going to become a little bit closer together.
Yeah, surely. Anyway, Reed 207. You reckon Dallin Watene-Zelezniak will go to the Warriors this season?
I think so, and I think that helps with RTS going to fullback. He's good out of yardage, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, so that'll help that little cause there.
Yeah, for sure. So you reckon once he goes to the Warriors, Reece Walsh does go to 6?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'd do, for sure.
Alrighty, nice. And this is the North. This one's North Queensland, is it?
Yeah.
NTH.
Yes.
LDN, North Queensland. Where does Queensland Country Bank Stadium rank in your stadiums, and why is it first?
Before you get into it, you have read that name probably 6 weeks in a row, and every single time you question what it is. It is just North Queensland. All right, you don't need to spell it out. We know. Okay.
Mate, it's because I have
You've
to
read
make
it.
sure.
You've literally read it so many times. North Queensland. Just say it loudly and proudly, mate. It
North
is
Queensland.
what it is. Yes.
North Queensland.
Where does the stadium rank?
All right. Stadium wise, I think it's probably the second best stadium I've been to.
Yeah.
But Bankwest.
Yeah, I'm going second best.
The name, on the other hand, is the lowest name, the worst name, last.
No,
But good
I would
stadium.
agree with that. The name's an absolute mouthful.
Hmm.
You abbreviated it in your question, and it still feels like a mouthful.
Yeah.
But stadium wise, definitely the second best. It felt very similar to Bankwest in the fact that you could see everything, which was great.
Have you ever been to Suncorp?
No, that's got to be our next one. Me and you got to go.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
to
we got
go
to
to
go
Suncorp.
to we got to go to an Origin at Suncorp, man. That would be
So good. I've
quite
heard from everyone Suncorp's the best. The
yeah.
best. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to go check out Suncorp either this year or next year, and we'll come back to you.
Yep.
Another one from North Queensland. What would you consider to be a good season for the Cowboys and Eels this year?
I'll answer the Cowboys. You answer the Eels.
Yep.
I'll say if the Cowboys are on the fringe of the 8, so in that 7 to 10 spot, I think that's a win for the Cowboys from where they've come from the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
What about for?
Good,
I'd love for them to just better their defense a little bit.
Yeah. Good season for the Eels. I think surely have to be a grand final.
It's time, you reckon?
Yeah. Well, 2 years in a row, I think we've made the top 4 and then we've lost 2 in a row. If we just win at least one of those games, okay. I'm going to say, what's the one before grand final?
Prelim.
I reckon a prelim.
All right. Yep. Get yourself in the conversation.
Final.
I like that.
Yeah, prelim final because we've been in the top 4 it'd be 3 years in a row now.
If you finish in the top 4, you want to win that first semi.
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance. I like
definitely.
that. Good question.
Yeah, very good question. Anyway, MT, realistically, can Manly win the competition? Yes.
Realistically, yes, they can.
Yeah,
they absolutely can. They're well in the conversation.
On the back of Turbo, Tommy Bra.
I'm saying if I get to a prelim, the last player I want to come up against is Tom Trbojevic right now.
Yeah,
so too. Yes, they can.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Well, that's it for the Q&A. We will be releasing our tips, and right now they're released. They're out. So if you watch this, go watch that. And if you've watched the tips, come watch this. Thank you. Love you. Bye.